Hello everyone, this is Barafuko coming at you live from my den to bring you a review, or at least my thoughts and impressions on the Doom multiplayer beta that just recently occurred this past weekend. First and foremost, gameplay. Very fast, very brutal, very fluid, a really good constant 60 FPS. Although since it was a beta, there was a lot of screen tearing actually. I read somewhere that should be fixed or patched by the time the game comes out this May. I'm glad to say that it feels like a modern Doom. It has the old Doom in it, very fast paced like I said, but with new additions added to it, like for example the customizations, which in my opinion were actually really neat. They had a lot of patterns, a lot of color variations. You could even customize the look of your weapons. Now, a lot of people have been saying, and I've been reading up online, that people thought this game was Halo. And that, oh no, this is just Halo with the Doom skin. May I say that Doom was here way before Halo. And if anything, the development team of Halo took note from Doom. And I actually did read this somewhere, that the Halo dev team did take notes on the Doom Space Marine for Master Chief. Now, I don't think there's anything wrong with the fact that the Doom team took now some bits and pieces of like modern first-person shooters, for example, Halo and Call of Duty, and integrated it to an old school game. I actually think it works very well. Now, another thing I want to talk about are the graphics. Actually, the graphics look really nice for what it, for the multiplayer. Although I felt like I was moving way too fast to even actually admire the graphics, and the times I would just look at the graphics and the detail, I got shot up nasty. So I think I'm just gonna go ahead and admire the graphics when the actual campaign comes out, which is what I'm actually really looking forward to. But other than that, from what I noticed, it looks very, very beautiful. It's a very nice looking game. Another thing that I actually really liked about the multiplayer, which I didn't get to perform it, but I got the fuck performed on it on me, are the glory kills. So pretty much when an enemy starts they start flashing like a golden color, but you perform an execution, which is pretty brutal. It was awesome. Very fast paced. It actually does not distract from the overall gameplay itself. Now in this multiplayer beta, we got access to two match types: the original team deathmatch and also a warpath. Think of King of the Hill, but with a moving target. So it was pretty frantic and pretty chaotic when everybody's just fighting for one control point and a very fast arena shooter. The two maps that they introduced with the beta are Inferno, which looks like hell, pretty much, and another one called Heat Wave, which was more like an industrial looking map. That one was actually the bigger map. Inferno was a smaller map, a lot better for close combat. It was pretty chaotic. Now there's no reload, there's no sprint. You pretty much pick up health and armor lying across the map itself. You gotta be very map conscious. You gotta know where things are placed. Now, as far as weapons are concerned, there was actually a pretty cool arsenal of weapons. Throughout the beta, I usually stuck with the plasma rifle and a shotgun. And what's cool about these weapons, because they have like their normal attack, but they also have like a secondary attack. For example, rocket launchers. You shoot let's say you shoot a target you shoot a missile at a target, but the missile misses. You could actually detonate the missile with, I think it was the left bumper. Yeah, I think it was a left bumper. And it just detonates. They also had a siphon grenade. Pretty much, you throw, it's kind of like an area of effect grenade where when enemies stand in it, it sucks their life, drains them, and then gives the life back to you, which is very awesome. And then they also have the typical frag grenade, and they also have the teleporter, which I think can probably be used strategically to get to higher vantage points and whatnot. And one of my favorite parts was actually being able to control a demon called the Revenant. Now this Revenant is I think on a minute timer, or until the enemy takes you down. But damn, can you freaking whoop some ass with this thing? It has rocket launchers on its back and a jetpack, and you could easily move across the map very quickly. Now to be able to turn into a Revenant, you have to wait for the power up, which spawns at a specific location on the map. So, and and from what I was playing, there were people waiting around that little freaking power up, which I think it has a spawn time of a minute. So yeah, just imagine everybody trying to freaking duke it out for that rune. That right there, that power up can make or break the match sometimes. Although I felt it was a little overpowered, I think they have to maybe nerf it just a little bit, because it was pretty hard to take down. At least for me. But yet again, I'm not the greatest on multiplayer, but I try. Can't help it, man. I like single player games, bro. And I really do hope my friends get it, because I really want to play this with them. I think it'd be fun. It's a modern take on an old school game. Like, we haven't had an arena shooter in some time. It's fun for what it is, and I think a lot of people are gonna enjoy it. Like, just get this whole Halo Call of Duty thing out. Just put that to the side. Just enjoy Doom. It's a good game, at least so far from what, you know, the beta had to offer. Now, unfortunately, this beta only lasted for this weekend, which sucks that I kind of wanted to keep playing it. But whatever, the game comes out in a little over a month's time, May 13th. And with all this being said, I'm probably going to pick up this title. I really think so. I'm really looking forward to the campaign. That was the main selling point for me. But I've never really expected this multiplayer to be as fun as I thought it was going to be. So that's a cool little plus. So please leave your comments in the section below. You know, let me know if you're going to grab this title or not, and what are your thoughts on the beta, whoever got access to it, or if you guys saw videos. I'd like to hear from you. And please remember to like and share this video, and please subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys on the next video. Thank you so much.